Hi everybody, welcome to my channel. That's something I haven't said for a long time. It's been a whole month that I've made a video, and I am so sorry I wasn't here sooner. My husband and I went to New York to celebrate my 70th birthday with my children and grandchildren. We have been gone. I have been gone from my children 11 months because of COVID, and my 70th birthday was in August, but my children wanted to celebrate it, so we got tickets as soon as we can because the state I'm in, Washington, was on the list that it had, when you landed in New York or New Jersey, you had to be quarantined for 14 days. That didn't really work for us because my entire trip was 7 days. So we had to wait until we were off the list, got tickets. I even got my dog Izzy a ticket, but at the very last minute, we changed our minds about taking her because my daughter-in-law, my son and daughter-in-law have two dogs, and Izzy eats differently than they do. They eat fast. Izzy will sit and look at her bowl for hours before she decides to take a bite. So I knew there would be a feeding conflict with that. So we didn't take her, and I will never make that mistake again because she came home very, it's like she was harassed or tortured or something, because she was very, very skinny, and I'm sure she wasn't. The person that watched her was a very lovely person. However, she might have had a different routine, and my dog didn't adapt to it, because she would take a bite at home, which I now have to hand feed her because she won't even eat from her dish anymore. So I'm hand feeding her, and she takes a bite and runs into the corner. So I know something is not right. Finally, she is coming around a little bit, and she is more playful and more active because she was not before. So we're dealing with that. Plus, when I came home, which was October 1st, I am hit with this massive allergy attack that is almost over. It's still going on for 15 days. I've been living on Sudafed and aspirins, which makes you really wonky. Makes me feel, not sick, but not good. So that's what I've been dealing with. So this is really the soonest I could have done a video since I got home, which was October 1st. And what I want to do this video on today is to share with you my Louis Vuitton small leather good and accessory collection to date. Because, I celebrate my birthday in New York, even though my birthday's in August. As soon as I got there, we celebrated, and everybody was fantastic to me. My children, my grandchildren, and my husband made it so special. They got me a lot of things, which I want to show you now, some of them anyway, and I just am thrilled. Let me show you what my daughter-in-law's friend made for me for our celebration. It just broke today, traveled across the country, and when my husband handed it to me, I dropped it and it broke. And she made Louis Vuitton cookies. Now the handle is off because of me, and she made 70, and I had 3 of these before I left, and once I got back home now, I'm not eating cookies and candy anymore because I was in celebrating mode there, and I'm back to reality now. But these were so delicious and so cute. And my son, my youngest son, my daughter-in-law, his wife, and their 2 children, my 2 grandsons, got me an amazing gift. I was totally shocked, and I'm not going to go into the specifics, but it's a Louis Vuitton gift card, and I could almost buy it's almost a whole Louis Vuitton bag. It's a lot of money, and they spent way too much on me. Plus, they got me a painting of all my dogs' faces, which I have in my living room. I should have brought it here and showed you. Another time I'll show you. And my other son, my oldest son, his wife, my daughter-in-law, and my granddaughter and my grandson from them bought me one of the things I want to show you now. So I might as well lead with that. And it is, and I was totally shocked, totally shocked. So this is the reason I'm doing a video on my SLGs, because it is the Sarah wallet. I have looked at this wallet and I was going to buy it, but when I was going to buy it, they didn't have the color inside that I wanted. They had, it was some kind of a pink. I don't know if it was the fuchsia or if it was the, I don't think it was the pink ballerine. I don't think it was that. I think it was the fuchsia when I was there. And I wanted the caramel, which is this. And I wanted that, even though I think the other colors are beautiful, because I didn't want to be, should I say, stuck with that. I'm usually a very neutral person, and even though I think it's beautiful now, I might not want it later on. So I wanted to go neutral, so that's why I didn't buy this. And my daughter-in-law and my son know what I like, and they got me this, and I just love this wallet. And I'm going to do a video on this wallet and the other SLGs that I have in a more in-depth video, doing it specifically for each SLG. But I just wanted to show you now, so just give you a glance, and I'll tell you that I love it. I haven't stopped using it since the day I got it. It's held so much, and it's so great to have everything all there at one shot. It has, I think it holds 16 credit cards maybe. There are 6 here, that's 12, and 4 on the outside, which I'm putting what I have here is my loyalty cards that are handy when I go to the supermarket and Costco. So that holds that, plus it has a center zip where I keep my driver's license and health cards. I don't use coin. And it has these pockets on each side, which you could put cash, and there's a pocket in the back. So I have $6. So that's back there. I usually don't carry cash. And there's a pocket back here. And I just love this wallet. It's not light when it has things in it. It's not light, and when I do the video, I'll tell you exactly how much it weighs. And the wallet that I went with is very similar in one aspect. It is this was my wallet prior to getting the Sarah wallet, and this is the Victorine, and this is the same style. It has the flap, and it also is the same color inside, the caramel, and it's a compact wallet. And I got this specifically for my smaller bags, because a large tote, everything will fit in a tote, but not everything fits in a smaller bag. And never in my wildest dreams did I ever think I would have 2 Louis Vuitton wallets. And I am really so grateful. I love this. If somebody gave me cash to go buy a wallet, this is the one I would have bought. And my daughter-in-law kept saying, because she knows me, she said, you could return it, you could exchange it. But I would never do that. I love it. I love it. So these are my 2 wallets. Another thing I have is my mini Pochette, and I carried everything in my Neverfull, in my Damia Bean Neverfull while I was gone. I used this, and I carried everything in here. I want all my accessories to be in the monogram, regardless of the canvas that I'm using as the bag. And this is great. I put my earbuds in here, and my earbuds and the wires for the phone and all. I put that in here. And this is so soft and beautiful. This is such a nice canvas, beautiful canvas, and a really nice chain on here, which is removable on one side comes off on this side. So instead of having it like this, you can join this together and make it into a wristlet. I love this. And by the way, this is made in France, and this is made in France. And I have a Toiletry 19. Now, excuse me one second. My dog is keeping the blinds open. Izzy, you have to move. You have to move from there. Thank you. There, yeah, she's washing out the color. I bought this from not this one, a different one, from my S.A. David in Seattle. And then I returned it, and the day I returned it, he said, "Oh, good, you just made somebody else very happy." So I'm thinking, maybe I shouldn't have returned it. So I called a different SA, not specifically mine, but somebody else I called, and I ordered it, and they sent me it. And the reason I didn't want the one I sent back is because I thought it was mal-shaped. Like, it's very narrow up here, and this has things in it now. I should empty it and show you what I didn't like about it. See, it's mal-shaped, and it bows on the bottom, and I didn't like that. And this is made in Spain, and it seems that there is an influx of these Toiletry 19 made in Spain at this time, because all the videos that I've been watching have them made in Spain. So some people do have a flat and some people have a bow. I didn't like the bow, so I wanted to exchange it, but he didn't have one, and he misunderstood me that I just wanted one that was in better condition. So I got it from someone else, and actually when you put things in it, the bowing on the bottom goes away. But it is a little, mine is a little, you know, it didn't look right to me the way it is. But I got more use out of this than anything else that I have. I mean, I used my Neverfull, and when I needed something, this is the place that I stored all my essentials. I just, on the plane and after that, everything was in here. It held everything. And what I have now is, I'm keeping a mirror in here. I have a lipstick and a chapstick, and this comes with the Samorga, by the way. It holds it pretty tight, so it's not like spilling out. So I can keep lipstick in there, floss, aspirins, I use this quite a bit, a scrunchie, and picks. And Tic Tacs. Zipper is great. It held everything so nice, and it was so easy to just put your hand in, take this, move the zipper, and reach for your things. They're not scattered all over the bag, and they're all in one place. And I really can't recommend this highly enough. Toiletry 19. Another thing that another SLG is my Pochette Accessoires. Now I normally don't. I put this handle on now for the benefit of this video, but I don't wear this as a handbag. You could wear it like this, or you could get a chain and use this as a crossbody if you want. But I don't. I use it as a catch-all in here. It's a great size, and I don't think it's available right now because I was on, to put this back on, I have to look at the picture. So I went to the Louis Vuitton site, and it said it's not available now. So if you find this piece, this is a really good piece, and the price is going up because I think it's $630 now. I paid $500, and I only got it a few months ago. So the price is going. It's a good thing to have. It's an investment, definitely an investment. And it has a slip pocket, it's roomy, and I really, really like this piece a lot. And I I use this in my Neverfull as well. And this too is made in France. Then there's my clay, and I use this specifically for keys. I know, I told my daughter-in-law, this is the most popular piece Louis Vuitton makes, and she goes, yeah? Yeah, it really, really is. I mean, people use this for keys. It has a keychain in here. You could hook it up through. I don't hook it up on that because I can't fit it in nicely without it being wonky. So I don't use that. But people put either their credit cards in here, money in there. They use this as a small wallet in small bags. It's a very versatile piece to have. And I love it. I love it. I use it a lot. And I could see wanting another piece eventually down the road. And this is made in the good old USA. And for my newest piece, oh, let me show you this. This is my charm. This is called the faceted LV, I believe. I don't know the exact title, but they have a faceted piece over here. And this is heavy and sturdy and really, really shiny, and I love it. This is how it looks. I like to keep mine in the front. You could hook it on to this side or this side, but I like to keep it where I could see that it's still on. You know, if it's in the back, I won't know if it has fallen off, so I like to keep it in the front. And my very newest piece that I just love is, this is the PM Agenda. This is the smallest agenda, and I bought inserts from Etsy just for September till December. And it is very small. I bought the week at a glance, so you have the entire week on 2 pages. I also bought a small pen from Amazon, and I find no difficulty writing with it. I know some people do. My reasoning for choosing this instead of the MM size was because I have an MM size from Coach, which I use every day. And I don't, it's not that I'm going to change it out just because this is LV and that's Coach. That makes no sense to me. And I don't carry that one because it's heavy. And when I go to the dentist, let's say, and make an appointment, I always have to tell them, well, if there's a conflict, I'll get back to you. And that's the reason I wanted this, because I want to know what I have going on with me in my bag, and I want to carry this in my bag. So I'm enjoying this. The rings are so small. It's called the small ring agenda. You could only hold a couple of months at a time in here. So this is September through December. So I bought this is the inserts for 2021, and this is from Louis Vuitton, and they have several packs like this, and I will go into this when I do a video on the agenda. I'm enjoying this a lot. You could also use this as a wallet, by the way. It has credit cards, slots, and a pocket back there, and a pocket over here. So I bought this because they have other ones. They have one that's complete, and I think that was $120 or $130. But I didn't need an address book, which it comes with, and it comes with maps, which I'm never going to look at because I could look at a map on the computer. This set comes with the week at a glance like this, like this one is, the week on 2 pages. They also have the option of a day per, one day, one page is one day, and I don't write that much. I just put my appointments. I don't write like it's a diary or something like that. And this is it. And the binding is like a silver, and it has stickers in it, so you could use, like, let's say you go into the hairstylist. There might be a hairstylist sticker, and you could put it down. You could put it down instead of writing on it. It has a month at a glance, and this is what the week at a glance looks like. But I'll go into more detail on that as I become familiar with this, because this is like a big thing on YouTube. There's a lot of videos that tell you how to set up an agenda. I am not the person that, I admire that, and I would love to do it. And if I had more time, I would put more, effort into it. But at this point, with what else I have going on in my life, I just want an agenda to write down a date for an appointment and something that I need to pick up from the store, things like that. So they have packets for the calendar for specific needs, for several different needs from Louis Vuitton. My only suggestion is that you get it as soon as you can, so that it doesn't run out, and that's why I bought it now instead of in January, like I normally buy a calendar. So that is my SLGs, and I love them all. I enjoy them, and I have to tell you that since I switched getting other brands and just buying Louis Vuitton at this time, I don't know if I'll do that forever, but since I did that, I am much more satisfied. When I was buying, let's say, for example, Coach or Dooney & Burke, when I was buying those brands, as soon as I got them, I was shopping for what is going to be my next bag. I am not in position to do that with Louis Vuitton, and I am much more satisfied. I am enjoying all the pieces I have. This was a birthday present from my husband. This was going to be a birthday present from my husband, but I didn't let him, when I exchanged them for other ones that weren't wonky or whatever, and this one I didn't let him pay for. So instead he bought me boots. And look at this size of this, oh my God. I had surgery last September on one foot, and now it is a whole size bigger. I was a 7.5, and now I try to put on 7.5s, I try to put on 8s. Nothing was comfortable till I tried an 8.5, and I'll show you which sneakers. These are Hoka 1-1. Look at this, how thick this is. I'm also wearing them in black. Now, let me show you. In the black, it's the ugliest thing, but it's I don't like black sneakers, and let alone like this. Look at that sole. Oh my goodness. It is so padded and so comfortable. You could wear it the entire day and sleep in them. When I was in the plane, I never kept shoes on. I always bring a pair of slippers. I wore this the entire time, both directions. They're so comfortable, and they sell this in REI, and they just had them on sale. It was $150 and went down to $104, and 25% off, and that's an additional 25% off, and that sale is over, but I think there's still $104. The most comfortable sneakers. If you have a foot issue, oh my God, this is the answer. It was the answer for me. So my husband bought me sneakers, and he bought me boots, and I didn't want him to spend any more money. So that was my birthday. It was a fabulous birthday, and I am so glad to be here with you and to share this great memory with you. And so glad to be here back again. And I will be doing another video soon and going into the specific, each individual small leather good. So thank you, everybody. Thank you for your wishes and for caring about me and worrying about me. And I can't tell you how much it means to me. Thank you. Thank you so much for watching. And I will, if you write to me, I will answer you. Eventually, I answer every single person, and I will always answer you eventually. But I'm not, another thing, since I've been gone, I have not been on the computer at night. I used to my husband goes to bed at 9. I used to go to bed 12 or 1 answering comments. I am not doing that anymore because I can't do it with my neck. I can't be at the computer like that, looking down for all those hours. So I will have to do it gradually, answer gradually, but I will get back to you, and I will appreciate every single person. Thank you so much. Take good care. I love you so much. You're my friends. You're like my family. You're family to me. And thank you so much for everything. I love you guys, and I will see you in the next video. Take care, everybody. Bye now.